Alright, this is day number 2. I put them in the Lion's Mane grow bags. I got my 3 up here, but I put 3 of them in here, and I'm going to top grow on them. And let's go ahead and open up my homemade. Look at how steamy that is. Look at that. And look how much they've grown. Ooh. Alright, let's close her back up. Check out my video on how I made this if you're interested. It's so simple. And I have 2 of these diffusers that I change them in and out. When one runs out, I pull it out and put the other one in there. Since you can see all the moisture on the inside of this, I don't need to keep them running constant. I mean, that just means it's really wet because that's all on the inside. So, and then I got some breathing holes right there punched into it, so that way there's air circulation through there. So we'll check back tomorrow. Okay, we're now at 48 hours. So let's check these out. Look at that. And look how foggy it is in there. Of course, it's a little wet on the bottom and the walls are wet, so it's definitely keeping it moist. Look at that. I got that on intermittent, so it goes on and off. Otherwise, it really gets wet. Look at us. That is so cool. They're growing. Woohoo! Exciting. Alright. We'll check back tomorrow. Alright, we're now hitting 72 hours. Look at that. And like I said, I'm just keeping it. I moved them around a little bit. And now I'm going to set this in there. It ends up getting a lot of water right here on the bottom, so I do dry that off every once in a while. Once a day at least, because it pools up on this a little bit. So anyway, putting that in there, and we'll check back tomorrow. I skipped yesterday, so it's been 120 hours now. Let's go ahead and check these out. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I think tomorrow I am going to be harvesting. Check that out. That is pretty darn cool. Do it yourself. Sterilize your bags in a pressure cooker or you can pressure canner. I use my Instapot, and look at that. And it works. And I used a little humidifier, and just make sure when you're done with your first grow like this, you wipe everything down on the inside, including the roof and the bottom and down along the creases where the plastic is taped down along the side. Make sure you rub that or clean that down with some alcohol. You don't want molds and stuff to start growing there when you start your next grow. Now look at that. That is so darn cool. Those are some big old bundles. So I'm thinking I'm going to harvest tomorrow. And even on that one down here, funny thing is, when I, see that's growing on the plastic. That little one right there, where I folded the plastic down. And because they were starting to top grow, so I just actually cut the plastic and fold the bag down around it. And where my seedling was growing on the bag, it's actually growing mushrooms. Because the bag goes clear up to here, and there's mushrooms down there on the side of the bag. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll check back tomorrow when I go to harvest. I should be harvesting tomorrow. We'll see how they look. 144 hours, 6 days, and the top is starting to get nice and soft, and the bottom is still quite firm, but when you look really close, the little teeth on it are still like maybe an eighth of an inch or so, little tiny guys in there. Doesn't want to focus that close, but anyway, so I was thinking about harvesting them tonight. I could harvest them now, but since the teeth are maybe not even an eighth of an inch, and it says when they get about a quarter of an inch long, and to harvest them, so let them grow just another day or so, and we'll see. So this is day 6, 144 hours. It's a bit foggy in there. That humidifier is working pretty darn good. This is day number 7. Look at that. They're getting humongous. I think it's getting really close to time to harvest. Just awesome. Alright, we are at 8 days, and check that out. And I've already harvested off of 2 of them. There we go. Nice big plate off of 2 of them. Mine are kind of more corally looking, and I was looking in that, and some of them are looking fine, but some parts are like corally, and when I was looking that up, that is from not enough oxygen flow. So I need to put some more holes in my hood. Alright, but anyway, it works. Do it yourself. Look at these. Still got to trim the sawdust off of some of these chunks, but I went ahead with the bags that I harvested. Here they are right here. I pulled off all the growth on these 2 where they were top growing, and I put a rubber band on it, sealed it up, and then I put some slices in it on the side so I can see if we can get a second growth. And these are 2 bags I just did. This one I went ahead and I just put some, these are my bigger bags, and I put some slits in this one, and since this one had so much growth on the top, I went ahead and just peeled the bag back, and I'll do a top grow on this one, and that one I am going to do the slits in the side. I actually did a cut right along here and then little legs on it, so I made a little H. Alright, and like I said, with these I just put 3 2-inch slits right down the side right there. Okay, definitely works. Do it yourself. Like I said, I'm learning. This is the first time I've done lion's mane, so my grow hood actually worked, but there was not enough air circulation. That is why you got so much spongy. Of course, it's still edible. And what I'm going to do with most of this, I'm going to tincture it, turn it into a tincture. So and some of it I'll fry up. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.